Alright, welcome back to another video of making a village simulator. Last episode we were getting our guy to finally drop things off at the building. There's a few more things we need to kind of do. After he drops off all the buildings, it instantly creates the building, but really what should happen is after he drops it off, the villager can then work on the building. And there's going to be some other bugs with our AI. For example, if we have two villagers and let's say there's the blueprint, one villager drops off the wood, or a villager takes out a wood and there's no more wood in the storehouse, and another villager's going to get wood thinking that there is, it has no way of checking that. So we have to have a way that when a villager is saying, hey, I'm going to go get this piece of wood, it actually kind of removes it already from the storehouse before he actually gets there, so that another AI doesn't get it. Just a lot of things we probably have to work on to kind of get that working with more than just one villager. But what I decided to do is I drew some pictures for our house and our villager, just so that we can stop looking at some of these boxes. And so right now I have this house. Let me just change this to multiple sprite editor, and let's see, I'm going to do uh, 40 by 40. I don't really like that. If all of our should be, yeah, 40 by 40 is good. Okay, just apply that, and then let's go to our prefabs, interactable building. Let's change the sprite to house. Okay. Let's test out the graphics, see what happens when we kind of build it real quick. Alright, so we definitely need to fix that. So, what are we going to do? I think part of the problem might be it's the X and Y is no longer. Oh, here, let's do this. We need it to be 5 by 5. Let's go to interactable building, the house. This needs to be a 5 by 5. And then in our square, this needs to be offset of 2.5 and 2.5. Let's see if that fixes that problem. Yep. Let's check our grid. Did not set that correctly. Why not? This is why not. Let's change it here too. Let's change this to house, and then change this to 5 by 5. And this will also need that same offset, 2.5, 2.5. Okay. And we have another problem. After we build the house, building blueprint, it destroys this. We actually want to destroy game object. Okay. See how that looks. Plop it there. Now notice our grid is not changing. Alright, we got to get that grid to work correctly. Blueprints, 5 by 5. Let's go to Map Manager, create blueprint, building set grid, building dot width dot height, true. Okay, check out the building. The building is the blueprint. The building width, building height, which should be this blueprint. Building width plus building dot height. Save it. So you gotta do all these little things always. Alright, it's going to go there. Oops. See, 5 by 5. 5 by 5, but it never sets the grid. Let's make sure. That is very odd. Okay. Temp location is equal to our temp location dot x plus temp location dot y. Let's just see what this is doing. We're still having an issue with this thing here. Vector 2 location width, x is greater than 0, less than this width, location y is greater than 0. Go back to let me do the debug here. Temp location, we'll just say location, width, and height. Save it. Let's try this again. Okay, that is doing it. Location's 4, which is greater than 0. It's less than this width. Yeah. And location Y is greater than 0. And location Y is less than this height. Let's go back to this. This needs to be 0. I believe. Say height is 1. Let's save that. There we go. All right. Not too bad. So we got several of those. Let's see if it builds another one. All right, cool. So that looks a little bit better than the original. Alright, that's kind of strange. Any errors? No. Oh, I dropped off a berry, I guess. That's why. Alright, dropping that off. Walking over to the house. Go and build it. Alright. Let me go to the main camera and change the, where is it? Click detection. Change that to 10. And then let's change the speed of the, make these villagers a little bit quicker. Okay, there we go. Now in our game, they're not going to move that fast, but just for testing. Okay, let's add the villager. Let's go to our sprites. All right, so we want, here's our villager sprite. It's a sprite sheet. We're going to say pixels per unit. We're going to say 8. We're going to change this, apply it. Actually, not do that, but change this to Whoops, do not want to click that. Let's change this to a point, no filter, no compression. Change it to multiple. Go to sprite editor and let's see, we could okay, 8 by 8, there we go. Okay, 8 by 8. 8 by 8. We're just 8 by 8. We want to leave a little gap in between our sprite sheets because Unity does some flickering when the sprites are right next to each other. Okay, let me apply. Let's go to our villager. Change the sprite. Let me call this villager. We want to change this color to that. Villager test 3. Okay, let's just look at it with this villager. Okay, now let's do the animation. So we need to Windows, animation window, put it right here. We're going to create, and let's go to assets. Let's create a new folder called animation. And let's call this villager title. Alright, and we just want to record change it to that. Okay, so the title is just that for now. Stop recording. Let's create another animation, create a new clip, call this villager walk, and we're going to add each of those sprites. Let's do recording. Actually, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, now if we play it. Alright, super fast mode. Alright, how do we change the frames per second? Go projects, let's go to animations. go to animations, animator, click on the villager. Okay, why is this empty? Okay, there we go. Speed, we have a speed. We want to do 8 frames per second. Not sure. I could do this. Problem is 8 doesn't divide into this very well. I do not like doing this. What's 60 divided by 8? Got 60 seconds. Speed is let me save this. Let's go into the village controller. Do we want this in the village controller? We might want to have this in the character controller. So we're going to say serialized field animator and we're going to animator is equal to get component in children animator. Okay, and then in our village controller, when we are moving, actually go to definition now, find all references. Move to target. Here we go. Case is moving. I'm going to say, what's going on here? Animator. Animator. That needs to be public. Animator is equal to animator dot play. We're going to play the villager walk. Okay. Alright, let's see what was the problem there. Let's have a reference to the variable animator. Okay, so get component animator, get component in children animator. It's not finding it. Let me go back to our villager. Should be right here. I could drag that and get rid of this for now. Let's try this again. See if this is working. Okay, look at that. Cool. We could do when the character is idle. If the character is ever idle, we're going to do this. All right. Let's test that out. When it walks to there, that's really odd. Well, let's check the villagers. He's moving. He's moving. He's moving. On the side, what? Oh, okay. I wasn't supposed to click that. Let's click here. Very, very strange what's happening here. Okay. I don't want to do this. Or maybe I do. Looks like it's doing it correctly. Alright, so now we need to do the flipping of the sprite. Let's go to our map manager or our controller. If transform dot position x is greater than our target dot x, we want to do new vector 3 -1 0 else that's 1. I am not too sure if this is how to do it, but we'll find out. I basically just want to flip the scale. Okay. We have lost the villager. Oh. This needs to be 1. So let's see if this works. Alright, cool. Now we got our villager walking around. We've got our house. So it's looking a little bit more like a game. Not as many boxes. Okay, this might be a little bit shorter video. Just showing off how to do some of the animations in this for this game. And I think in our next video we're going to tackle more of the building where he actually builds. Maybe I can come up with an animation for that. And yeah, let's view this in max view. See how that looks. Why can I not? Okay, that's kind of weird. There used to be a max view, max. Play maximized. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. Got a couple. Let's add some more task. Now again, he's going super fast. I don't know if we'll have that as the speed. Okay, you notice he sets priority to building or dropping things off. Even though I think I clicked here as a task, he will do the picking up stuff and the dropping off, all that first. That was kind of odd. I got a little Oh, the reason why is because I clicked on something. The villager has a hitbox, I guess, and this is where you could use tags. I'm not sure if I have tags or not. Let me actually look really quick. No, I'm not using any kind of tags. Basically, this probably needs to say if interactable is not equal to null, then we'll do this. Okay. Play it again. Okay, but you kind of see a problem here. I'm clicking this villager, and he's in my way. We'll worry about that later. That's more of a user interface problem, and that's probably going to change anyways. The animation's kind of cool. Let's finish building these houses, and I think we're looking pretty good. So we got the animation, we got our first character, we got you know, still some more work to do, but again, thanks for watching. I know this might have been a little bit shorter, but I'll see you next time.